guys? Mike here. Today I got another stock for you guys that I have been following the past 3 months, and this stock is now ready to be bought. It killed earnings. It did very well, and with crypto going up again, this stock is definitely right back on track. Of course, this stock is none other than Overstock, ticker symbol OSTK. Now, this stock only a portion of its company is focused on crypto. Most of its focus is pretty much on its online sales. So pretty much this was a definite COVID stock of the past year. It did very well in sales, and I expect it to do extremely well in the few years coming up. They are trying to compete with Amazon in the furniture selection in their online store. So this stock definitely has a bright future. They are definitely killing earnings, and I expect them to grow continuously as a company as a whole. And we are going to go over all the charts, technical analysis, everything you need to know where to buy, where to sell this stock in this video. So make sure to stay to the end and follow our trade. So with that said, guys, I do not want to waste any more time. Make sure you always destroy that like button. Hit subscribe. It really helps out my channel, and I definitely do appreciate it. So with that said, also check out my Patreon page. I don't want you guys to miss out on the sale going on right now. Come and trade with us. Make some great returns. We just made an 89% return on our last call, BTBT. Go check it out. It was an awesome trade. I'm pretty much completely out of that one. Check that trade out. We called it on Sunday and sold it pretty much around what we called it in the chat. So anyways, guys, if you want to make some nice returns, check out my Patreon page, link in the description box below. So with that said, guys, let's begin. Yeah. Guys, let us check out what is going on with Overstock.com, ticker symbol OSTK. If you do not know about this company, this is a online sale e-commerce company which also has a side business in the crypto industry. So they are doing pretty well. They just destroyed earnings last week that they announced, and I think this company has a bright future up ahead. If you check out its ticker on tip ranks, they're saying it's worth at least $127. I think that's relatively way too high for the price target. We're gonna go over some price targets where I think it's actually worth. It's a little bit too high. That's not what I like. It did have a continuous downtrend the past few days since earnings, right? They have been going down, but it is starting to finally form a box. Hopefully it's forming a bottom here like previous times, bottoms, and we have some bottoms all the way in the past few times, right? And of course we have our tops here and there, and several tops there. As you can see, it's pretty relative, right? So we are hoping it holds the bottom here, right? We want this to hold. I think this is a great buying opportunity here. $66 and below has been a nice position the past few times, right? Every time it's below 66, it has been a good buy, all right? It has been stable. We just need a few more days for this stock to trade above the 5-day moving average, which is your blue line right here. I would say give it 1 or 2 more days. You could definitely start adding a few shares here and there every single day. That is what I'm planning to do. This could drop a little bit lower. Hopefully it does. I want it below 66, not above 68. I want this to go a little bit more down. If we can get it around 64, 65 would be definitely more ideal before this stock takes off again. I think it's going to do pretty well. So far, we still are getting a lot of bearish signals, but RSI is pretty much oversold on this like crazy. The past few days, it's just been crazy oversold. 30 and below overside is usually where I like to target stocks and buy in. That's the best price. We haven't seen it go on 30 RSI and below for a while, and it did that. So that was a great buying opportunity for a few people who got it around 65. Or between 65 66. I think that was a good opportunity that they did that. I didn't get in yet back then. I did start adding some shares over here on Friday. We do see the MACD about to cross over here. It's probably telling us we need a few more days before it does. TSI same. Histogram is shifting a little bit upwards towards momentum, which is exactly what we want to see. We want to definitely see this trade above the 5-day blue line right here, moving average. It is getting pretty close, right? It is almost there, not yet. 20-day moving average, once it hits there, it's going to be super bullish, right? And that's about a $15 move leg up, right? So where would I think is a good opportunity to sell? Right there, man. Right around 85 plus should be a zone where you should be selling, right? This, I'm not saying sell every single share, right? When I say start selling, it means start unleashing a few percentage of your share, like 1/5 percentage of your shareholding you should be getting rid of. 25% get rid of here, right? Especially if it hits 70 plus RSI, definitely get rid of it right here. This was a definite sell signal, right? It hit 70 plus RSI really, really close. You had to get rid of that. You had to start dumping because why? It just dumped down there, right? And then it formed a little bottom here and pulled back up. And ever since it pulled back up, look at that, 70 RSI. You had to dump a good amount of shares there. And it's just been extremely bearish all the way down until earnings happen. And I think it's forming a bottom here because they did pretty well in earnings. We could see that going on. As long as it trades sideways, that would be very good, like it has been doing. This is definitely our support zone right here, around 66 and below has been a good support right here the past few months, right? Since March, it has been a good bottom, right? 60, 62, 64, 65, 65 again. This is our bottom. You should be adding around here and forming a position, right? Maybe not go in heavy, all right? Don't go in heavy, but definitely start building your position here because it is holding, right? Maybe add like a few shares a day, 5, 10, 15 shares a day, 2, 3 shares, 1 or 2 shares. Why not? Build your position slowly and add on any dips, right? That is key, all right? Do not fear the RSI. It is telling you it is oversold. Do not fear the stock going down too heavy. It is oversold and it is holding its bottom. It is holding its support level, right? So that is extremely important to see, all right? Overstock, they're saying it's $127. I think it's worth at least 85 to 90, right? Somehow it went to 100 plus about in July and June, which was great opportunity. Whoever did not sold was too greedy. Don't get greedy. Do not get greedy on the 70 RSI, right? Please don't get greedy here, right? You should have sold some off here too, regardless. Look, it went down, gave you a buying opportunity if you were trading it, and it gave you a massive zone of selling opportunity before it just crushed, all right? And you gotta expect to trade between the lines, right? You have to be able to trade between the lines because if you get greedy, you get burnt. You lose all your profit, and that's how it's been working. Look at that. Perfect arrows for you to trade. And we do expect it to trade back up, right? Maybe around the 85 area would be its momentum holding, right? Might stop here again and trail back down, right? So that should be some good indicators for you to learn how to swing trade this. Overstock is definitely one of my favorite stocks to trade. I have been trading it several times, at least 4, 5, 6 times in these zones. It is definitely a stock that I really enjoy trading because it pays a lot of money on calls, right? You could sell calls on this and make a heavy, nifty amount of money on it. And I will go over how to sell calls in this video so you guys could follow along as well. All right, so let's go over how to sell calls on Overstock, right? Make sure you're always doing weekly calls because this stock can just launch. It could take off really fast and you'll miss a ton of profit, right? Usually in a single traded day, this stock can easily move somewhere between $3 to $5, right? Right now, because it's trending really, really bad and it's going down every single day, your calls won't pay you that much, right? You're making like 50, 60 bucks. I'm telling you, don't sell more than a $5 distance. Anything less, you're risking missing out on huge profits, right? So I would go for the $75 for this week if I had it. I would sell the $75 call, make 37 bucks here. Open interest is pretty good, right? Look at that. People know this stock will move at least $5 a day. Right? Look at that. That's crazy. I just randomly clicked that. I didn't even look at these calls yet, and I am like $5 move legs up. And that's like the one that has the most amount of open interest, 248. Everything else like around 20 to 30 open interest. So this would be your ideal call for the week. Selling $5 out of the money call options. This would be about a $6-ish, $7 out of the money call option right now, right? $75, it can easily go there, right? 75 has been ideal for Overstock to take off and just run, right? So be careful. Overstock is a stock that moves. Make sure you are clicking sell a call. For doing this, we are trying to collect pretty much free premium money. This is free money when you sell calls, but you are also selling your shares if the stock does trade $75 or higher, right? That's the only risk you do take when you do selling call options. You miss out on run-ups that the stock can take up. And as I said, this stock can easily go to around 85 plus if you are patient, but it's not likely to take off $15 in a single week, right? I haven't seen that, right? It hasn't done that, $15 in a single week. It doesn't do that. It pulls back, right? It takes off and then pulls back. So you shouldn't be too alarmed, too worried. You can make some decent money. Not in right now, as long as the stock is trending downwards. These call options won't be worth too much. But once you are patient and it starts going and trading above the $70 plus, you will see how big these calls premiums will change. They will be changing big time, right? You could be making like around $100 with only $5 out of the money call option, right? Right now, it's just trending down, 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 down. A lot of people don't want to buy calls, right? They're afraid to buy these calls, right? So right now, it's going to trend lower and pay lower premiums, but the second the stock does start trading upwards, you'll see these premiums explode, right? I was making a lot of money the past few times on these premiums when it started taking off, and I was making $100 minimum a week selling call options on this, right? So be careful. You can lose all your shares if it trades. Do not get too greedy and say, I want $100 for $2-3 gain. I wouldn't go that. I'm always risking that it's going to go up at least $5 a week. I want that extra $500, right? I'm selling 100 shares a contract. That's $500 I could make selling the $75 call option. Thanks again for watching my video. As always, make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so YouTube could alert you when my next video comes out. Also, guys, feel free to add me on Instagram. I pretty much post there daily. I post some buys and sells there, and I also post some other interesting things regarding the market, economy, and overall. So check out my Instagram page. Also, do not miss out on the promotion going on with my Patreon page. It is on sale still, so check that out. Come trade with us. Come make some nice returns with us. And do not miss out on the promotion with WeBull, where you can get 4 free stocks right now, 2 just for signing up to their platform, and 2 more when you make a deposit of only $5. You will get 4 total free stocks, and 2 of those will be valued from $8 all the way up to $2,000. Check the link in the description box below for this promotion going on. If you want another free stock, of course, FirstTrade gives out pretty decent stocks. Check the link for that one. And finally, we have Robinhood that also gives out pretty good stocks here and there. Thanks again for watching my video, and until next time, make money with Mike.